How you doing? Hey, welcome back. I'm Todd with Carlton Homes. What we're doing today is we are in the process of trimming out a house. This house is about 2,800 square feet. We're probably day 80 into the job. We've framed it. The outside's about 90% complete. We're drywalled. We've got a coat of paint, so now it's time to trim before any of our flooring goes in. And in this application, what we have is for example, this is our dining room. We put in a soffit ceiling, got a crown molding. This is all painted material. It's called MDF. The terminology for it is medium density fiberboard, if that really matters. But basically what it is, it's like a wood, man-made type wood product. And what we've realized here in the Northeast that over the years we used to use poplar, and we switched to this MDF, which it's very cost effective. It hangs real nice. It comes pre-primed. You don't have to prime it, and we get to paint it right away. And what I found throughout the winter months when things expand and contract, we get less shrinkage, less movement with the material itself. And in this application here, it's a very simple, but yet, to be honest with you, probably 9 out of 10 homes we build, we put this right in there. It's more of a standard type thing. We put in our chair rail molding, which the chair rail is this molding right here. There's numerous different styles of the chair rail. This is pretty much a standard type chair rail. Most customers are happy with it, and if somebody wants something fancier, we'll run fancier, but typically 9 out of 10 times this is what we run. This is basically a panel mold, and what the panel mold does is it gives the wall definition in different depths, and it gives it that formal look. And then what we'll do is from the chair rail down, we'll paint it white. One other thing we do is standard for Carlton Homes is we use standard 5 1/4 baseboard moldings. We use standard 3 1/4 inch casings. A lot of builders typically will use a 3-inch baseboard. We use a 5 1/4, and we also use a wider door casing and window casing. Just makes it look a lot nicer. And you know, things like this too, where there's an archway, instead of just wrapping it with drywall, we trim it out. So this is poplar, this is the MDF, this will get all caulk filled, painted. So what's going to happen is when these guys are done trimming this house, the painters will come back in and completely paint this house. They'll go through the whole entire house, caulk fill all the nail holes. Here, we'll go into here. We haven't really started trimming out the kitchen yet. This is the kitchen. There's a morning room off the back for eating, which is basically the breakfast area. So you've got your formal dining room, you've got your eating area. This is the kitchen. You can kind of see we've got all the lighting, recessed lighting laid out. We're going to have speakers in the ceilings. Again, we can come back through another episode and take a look at what this place looks like. But let's come over here because this is what the trim actually is. This happens to be a piece of chair rail, which I showed you over there in the dining room. This is a medium density fiberboard. It's a man-made product. Comes pre-primed on the one side. It's really light. It's very easy to work with. It cuts real nice. So this is the type of product that we use as our trim. This is the family room. We have a two-story family room. This house has a few more bells and whistles than an average type house. We're going to do a big stone fireplace all the way up. Here on these half walls you see right here, we're going to do some nice decorative columns. And you know, for what columns cost and to really just jazz it up, I mean, the final product will just be absolutely fantastic. Let's go over here. This is the master bedroom. And we have our typical 6-panel raised panel door. There are numerous door styles available. I give the customers an option of what kind of door they would pick. There's, I don't know, 6, 7 of different styles. Different styles that we can use to, as far as the doors go. This door came in damaged, unfortunately, and they'll change it right out. And what we've done in here, you can see we have all our staircase parts ready to be hung. What we do is we pre-stain all of our staircase parts. This happens to be a maple handrail system with maple newel posts. So we pre-stain everything, so it just makes it a lot nicer. We happen to be in the master bedroom right here. A little creative with the ceiling. Got the little dormer off the side. We've got the transom window here, which is going to go above the bed. And hey, why not? While we're here, let's go take a look at the master bath. This happens to be a pocket door. I love pocket doors. They cost a little bit more, but you know what? Think about it. If there wasn't a pocket door, the door would swing in. It would always be in the way. And let's face it, even in my own house, we don't use the door that much, and it just stays shut. So there's a track system with a door. Basically, all this is a slab, just like a normal door. And all it comes is a slab, doesn't have hinges or anything on it. These doors are inexpensive. They don't cost a lot of money. So when we order our doors, we order them without a hole pre-drilled for the handle. We just order a slab. We order the pocket door kit. They're like 80 bucks. There is some labor involved with this. You have to do it in the framing. You have to actually build the frame for the pocket door to be able to slide in. You know, is it a 2x4 wall? Is it a 2x6 wall? Every application is different, and you have to always remember for you to be able to have a pocket door, there has to be a wall for the door to be able to tuck into, because let's face it, oh, that needs to be adjusted. Let's face it, because if you've got plumbing in the wall, if you have a wall that stops here, the door's not going to have anywhere to go. So this is the bathroom here. We've got a little linen closet. All these doors come stock sizes. We don't try to custom order anything. Everything is pretty much a standard type size. You know, custom costs money. I mean, if you can go standard, go standard. We've got a closet. We've got double sinks right here. You can see that we have our plumbing. We have our plumbing ready for our double sinks. We've laid out all the lighting with the homeowners. Everything is to their specifications. And then what we've done in this home, because it actually, we could have put a jacuzzi in here, changed things around, but the customer didn't want the jacuzzi. Some people don't use jacuzzi, so we're putting in an oversized shower, which is going to be a all custom tiled, real nice oversized shower. So basically, let's just take a quick walk upstairs while we're here, and I'll show you what we got going on.